Hi, it's Wendy Rae and welcome to my Idol Recap. They came to us from Denver. They had 9,000 hopefuls and gave away 26 tickets. So good job, Denver. Way to bring it. Victoria Beckham came back as the guest judge and I loved her. I think she is amazing. She's just wonderful. I think she's great with the contestants. She's great with the judges and she's absolutely beautiful. So great job, Victoria. I want to talk really quickly about that montage of rejects that they did. So they do this thing with all of the rejects and they're either crying or yelling at the camera or cussing or giving it the finger or whatever. And I'm thinking, do you even watch the show, people? Because can't you just leave with some dignity and respect instead of acting the fool on TV? I mean, really, it's just almost embarrassing. I will tell you that I felt really, really bad for the girl who was going, don't talk to me, don't talk to me. And then she kept walking and she came up to these planters and she tried to break through and she couldn't and she was kind of stuck there and she just had to stand there with her back to the camera. Oh, my heart just went out to her. And you know she was thinking, oh Lord, how embarrassing. What was I thinking? Anyway, let's get on with who got the golden ticket, shall we? First was Mark Labola. Mark Labola is the cheese-loving guy on the run with his mama. Now, he irritated me at first, and let me tell you why. Because he started dissing my boy, Jack Black. I am a huge Jack Black fan. I absolutely adore him, and he is definitely not the ugliest guy in Hollywood. Trust me, I'm certain there's some uglier ones. And I love me some Jack Black. But then Mark redeemed himself because he opened his mouth and sang, and I loved it. I think this guy's got an amazing voice. He is so awesome. I think he picked the perfect song for his voice. Now, do I think he'll get past Hollywood? I'm not really sure. I certainly hope so because I really, really like him. I'm just a little bit worried about his voice and some of the songs he's going to have to sing. But good luck, Mark. I hope you get past it. I think that you are a genuine, sweet guy. Did you love it at the end when he was holding his little baby and he started crying? Oh, what a great guy. So good luck, Mark. Okay, Kimberly Curbo. Kimberly is the one with the cute little sundress on, and she had the little blonde-headed daughter that was just precious. And she also was wearing the wig. And I kept saying, why is she wearing a wig? Is she wearing a wig? Maybe that's her real hair, but I really did think it was. And then Simon said she's wearing a wig, and so then I knew she was. But I thought she was okay. I didn't love her voice. I thought she's kind of weird, a little bit weird, but maybe that's just the way she's coming up on camera. She may be absolutely fabulous. So we're going to have to watch her in Hollywood and see if the real Kimberly comes out and see if we can kind of put our finger on what's going on with her. Next, we had Casey James. Ladies, be still my heart, this guy was smoking. Was he not? Oh my gosh, he was so hot. Holy moly. Now, I think he got to Hollywood only because he has beautiful eyes, amazing hair, and a shirtless body. But I don't think they gave him enough credit. I think the guy can sing. I think he's got a really nice voice, and I think he's going to do pretty good in Hollywood. I hope he gets past Hollywood, because if he does, the girls of America are going to totally dig him. But he's really, really great. I picked up the phone, called my 21-year-old daughter, and I said, honey, this guy's hot. You need to be watching. Obviously, because she's closer to his age than I am. Oh, and I'm married, so that's kind of out of the question. So good luck, Casey. Next, we have Tori Kelly. She's the one that brought the little girl in with all the drawings for the judges. Loved how sweet the judges were to the little girl. And I thought Tori Kelly was okay. I thought she had a pretty nice voice. In fact, I would go as far as say she had a good voice, except for the last note she sang. And this is what turned me off to her. She sang this really pretty song, and then the last note was completely off key. Now, if you don't believe me, go back up your DVR TiVo, and I want you to see what I'm talking about, because I promise you, it was a little bit off key, so it kind of bothered me. But she's only 16. She doesn't look 16. She looks 19, maybe even 20. And she's really mature, and her voice is really mature. So she could do really well. So keep your eye on her. Next, we have Nikki Nix. She's the little Minnie Mouse voice from Italy. Did you love her? She was precious and darling. Her voice was annoying as all get out. But let me tell you something. She opened it up to sing, and it was beautiful. I loved her voice. Gorgeous voice. So shocking. Really surprising to me. But I think she has a great voice. Didn't care much for the song that she sang, but it suited her, just as Victoria Beckham said. I think the song suited her voice really well. We'll see what she brings in Hollywood. I hope she does well. Let's talk about the crazies. First, we have Mario Galvin. He's the one with the queasy laugh. Okay, now let me tell you how I do this. I first watch it while I'm making dinner for the family. And then after dinner, I go into my office and I take notes and write down everything. So that's kind of how I do American Idol. So I was making dinner the first time I got to hear Mario. And I almost dropped my dinner on that first note. He sang Elvis, and it scared me half to death. That was awful, awful. Awful voice, just couldn't stand it. But I'm going to give Mario props because he had a really good attitude afterwards, so congratulations on that. Then we have Austin Paul. Austin Paul is the singing football player. Now, those of you football players who are also what he called himself, long snappers. You might get irritated with this, but long snapper, is that kind of like water boy? I mean, really, how often do you have to play? Now, this would have probably been the perfect position for my son because he played for 5 years and his favorite position was left out, meaning he wanted to sit on the bench, which is what I actually think that this guy Austin did, was sit mostly on the bench until he went and did his long snap. And the guy can't sing. Oh my gosh, he was awful. The whole song was off key. So the boy can't play football. He can't sing. What is this kid going to do? And to boot, he is a weirdo. Really? Yeah, weird. All right, Kenny Everett said that he was the male Mary J. Blige. No, you're not. Kenny, really. That was painful. Painful, painful, painful. Then he's arguing with the judges. He won't quit singing. Really, I just wanted the pain to stop. Stop singing. You're horrible. And then he said in his exit interview, 4 judges sit there and tell me that I'm not good and I am, or something like that. Whatever. You're horrible. So get over it. All right, let's talk about the standouts. Did you love Danielle Hayes? This is the one with the little boy and she had the do-rag on. I thought she was so sweet. She came in there and she said, I'm a wreck. What a cutie. Started crying, thought she was really humble and sweet. So I really loved her even before she started singing. And then she opened that mouth and had that beautiful Amanda Overmeyer voice. And if you've been watching this, you know I love that raspy voice. I think she's great. I think she's going to sail past Hollywood. The last one I want to talk about is Haley Vaughn. Now, she's the black pop singer. I liked Haley. I really, really liked Haley. I loved her voice. I thought it was beautiful. I thought she nailed that song. I loved it. Then Simon said she had that lisp. And I went, huh. I didn't notice. So I rewound, and then sure enough, then I did notice. But I think her voice is so overpowering that it overpowered that lisp for me. And I hope that it continues to do that because I think she's darling. I think she's got a lot going on, and I think she could do really well if she gets past Hollywood and on to in front of America. I will tell her one thing. If she gets in front of America, I need her to fix her hair. It's beautiful from here to here, and then she's got that stringiness going on right here. So either cut that off or get some hair extensions or something because I want you to look beautiful in front of America because you're awesome, Haley. All right, you're wondering why I didn't talk about Bikini Boy during the Crazies because I actually don't think he was a real contestant. That's just my opinion. I think he was an actor that they had come and do that, which is fine because it was hysterical. Thought it was so funny. Loved the little thing. Loved how funny he was. Are they coming back? Can I get a hug? I mean, I just thought that was so funny. But I do not think that he was real. The guy on the news said, the guy on our news station this morning in Dallas said, I think it was a dare from one of his frat brothers. You know what? I don't think it was a dare. I think it was a setup. But anyway, it was cute. Glad they did it. Thought it was funny. You can think what you want. That's just my personal opinion. All right, tonight is the recap of Hollywood or the road to Hollywood. They're talking about the best of the best. I hope they bring us some best of the worst because I'd really like to see some more crazies because obviously this is our last chance before Hollywood. So I'll be watching tonight. I hope you will be too. I will see you tomorrow. Hugs to you all. Make it a great day. Bye-bye.